guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Wake Up Wednesday. Just in case you are brand new to this channel and to this space, thank you so much, by the way, for subscribing and becoming a part of the family. Basically, over here at Nissy T's YouTube world, we are all about everything empowerment, positivity, helping you reclaim your power, which is a phrase that I use all the time. We are essentially a space where we are all about ensuring that we are getting better and better every single day. We want to be the best version of ourselves. And then I also fling in a bit of, vlogs, lifestyle bits and pieces, and just to show you general things that are going on in my life as well. But we have a Wake Up Wednesday. Every single Wednesday, I drop you a video that will make you think and hopefully challenge you as well, again, to being the best version of yourself. Now today, as you can see by the title, we are talking about recharging. Oh my goodness, I think this is super important because a lot of people, even when it comes to those that watch my channel and those that maybe watch my Wake Up Wednesdays and think, okay, Nissy's always talking about, something that's motivating, that's encouraging, that's pushing me. But then we forget one important thing, which is recharge. It is time for you to recharge, to re-up, because I truly do believe that the next space that you're about to go into, the next season that you're about to go into, that next space that you're about to go into is going to require a lot of energy. This is something that I felt so strongly to talk about, and I want this to be as a warning, not even a warning, but just as like a kind of like, you need to make sure that during this space, you are recharging. Whether it be that you need to, go into a time of fasting and prayer. For anyone who is, a person of faith like myself, go into a time of fasting and prayer. If you know that, your version of recharging is making sure that you're taking some time to take a break, take a break. If you know that you need to go and climb up the mountain somewhere to go and clear your head and do what you need to go and do, go and do it, because I'm telling you right now, you're gonna need that energy. You're gonna need to go straight into power mode, beast mode, everything mode in the next space that we're about to go into. I mean, 2020 has already been hard, okay? Let's just be very, very real. 2020 has been hard, I think, for pretty much everyone. Whether it be you haven't necessarily been impacted by COVID or anything directly, there's still parts of you that maybe has had a bit of anxiety, a bit of worry about, your family members, your friends. There's just been something for everybody, basically. This whole experience and this time has been one of those spaces where it's just like, okay, if it's not my family members or whatever that I'm worried about, my business. If it's not my business, I've got to think about, my kids, because now my kids are at home and they don't have school. Everyone has had their challenges in their own way, but I'm telling you right now, it is time for you to recharge, because the rest of 2020 and the beginning of 2020, we are going to need all the strength that we can get. So this is the time for you to make sure that you are doing whatever is necessary to look after yourself, to look after your spirit, to look after your heart, to look after your soul, to make sure that you have that energy. And I know that this Wake Up Wednesday is probably a little bit different, because it's like, okay, this is not anything about, how can I be motivational? How can I be encouraging? Listen, this is all the encouragement and the motivation that you need. I am telling you right now, your girl Nissy T has come and told you it is time for you to re-up. Just like a car needs to go through maintenance, just like a car needs to go through a servicing, MOT checks, needs to go through all of these different things. You as a human being needs to go through that. So maybe it's time for you to take even a step back and to say, okay, I was doing this in the last few months of my life. Is that working? Yes or no? Okay, no, let me think about what I need to do next. If you have a business, and this is something that I know that even I've been doing with my team over the past few months, just looking at our systems, look at what's working, setting goals. What are our goals? What are our expectations? Too many people out there are just living life, floating through life. Stop floating through life. Start writing down some expectations. Start writing down some goals. And then you can actually look at yourself and say, okay, what do I need to do to re-up? How can I fuel myself up? Again, just like a car, it's gone through MOT, it's gone through servicing, it's gone through all of the check. Great. Now you need to put petrol in your car, because you're going to need as much petrol as possible to get you to your next destination, which is probably going to be a little bit further than it used to be. And I think that that's the equivalent. We are the equivalent of that. We're probably going to go and be pushed a little bit further than we were before. So it is time for you to re-up. It's time for you to reload. Whether it be you need to learn something new, learn new skills, go online and join an online course. This is something that I'm planning to do over the next few months. Before the end of this year, I said to myself, I'm going to do basically a qualification, another qualification, something to do with, whether it be digital marketing, social media, whatever it is. I just feel like I need a top up. Basically, we're all in a time where we need a top up right now. So before you end the year, think about it. What do I need to do to top up? Whether it be my knowledge, my expertise, my strength. Maybe you even just need to go to the gym and get fit again. You just need to go back to the gym and re-up your strength, because you just need genuine physical strength in order for you to do what you need to do in the next season. So that is it from me. I don't necessarily have anything else to add. All I am going to say, it is time for you to recharge. It's time for you to re-up. It's time for you to put everything on pause for a second and just think about your strategy and your move. Now, I know you're probably watching last week's video and thinking, but wait, last week you were talking about that's an excuse for procrastination. I'm not saying that you sit there and you strategize forever. That's the big difference. 100%. I always encourage strategizing and planning. I always do. I am that person. I like to plan in advance in order for me to be intentional about where I am going. But I don't just stay there in planning mode. You have to go from planning mode to strategy to execution. So I think that right now, re-up. Go back into those plans. Go back into the nitty-gritty. Great. Okay, I've sorted myself out. I know exactly what it is that I'm doing. Now what's next? That is where we're at right now. Re-up. Recharge, do whatever is necessary, because you're going to need that strength in the next season. Where you're about to go, you need to understand one thing, and this is what I'm going to leave you guys with. The more you upgrade, the busier you get, the more energy you use, and the more frustration you'll probably experience. Now, I'm not trying to say and speak that over yourself about frustration, etc., but you need to understand, the further you get, the higher you climb, the more prestigious you become, the stronger you become, the more frustrated you will get, because the old things don't satisfy you anymore. The old things are no longer things that you are even interested in. I can't lie to you. I've come to a point now where I'm with certain campaigns and deals that I'm signing, those old quotes that people were giving me before about money that they wanted to give, I'm not very interested in them anymore, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm here now and you're still trying to treat me like I'm back here. And that's exactly how you need to treat yourself. You cannot go back to what you used to be. You cannot get comfortable in that old. You need to start moving towards your new. So guess what? You're going to need more energy, more strength, and more endurance during the time and the season that you're about to go into. So yeah, I don't know how you want to take that. I'm not too sure if I even made sense, but all I'm going to end it with is this. Re-up, recharge, because trust me, boo, you're going to need it. And so am I. So guys, that is it from me. I really do hope that you take that on board. It's time for you to re-up and recharge. It's time for you to top up. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know. Maybe there's something particular that you know has been on your mind or in your heart that you've been saying that, no, I need to do this thing because I know that it's going to be useful for me as I move forward. So whatever it is, comment it below. And even if you haven't thought of anything, just put in the comments below, it's time for me to re-up. It's time for me to recharge, okay? Because we need to get ready to rumble for the next fight that's about to come into the season. And I genuinely do think that after everything that's happened this year, I think that I'm ready, because boy, oh boy, if there's anything that I've learned is that I am way stronger than I actually thought that I was. So let's go, let's get it, let's make things happen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, we are on the journey to 100K. Remember, we hit 100K by the end of this year. Ben throws us a party, okay, where you guys will get to come and enjoy the party with us as well. So let's get to 100K and let's make sure we push ourselves beyond what we thought was even possible. I'll see you guys again next week for another Wake Up Wednesday. And of course, stay beautiful.